Guardian.
Prepare to expand your mind, Guardian.
Hey, at least try to make it sound fun, or they won't come back. You're killing me, Three Eyes.
I would love to kill you. Guardian, do you read?
Eris, I got this. Go back to yelling at that tree on Io.
You need a handler, Rat. And the Guardian needs support.
Suit yourself, Three Eyes.
Folks, welcome to the Heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, and the home of the Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium, where Lee Corso used to patrol the sidelines, is awake and ready for this game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined... Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run, it's Edwards. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Lets it go quickly. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback.
You cannot ask for better starting field position. First and goal from the 1. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Smith. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Good enough for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap, it's Edwards. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Some hard running there through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they slowed the game down with a long... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race, and he won it. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Smith. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fights off a defender. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Close to the tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Oh, it's a reverse. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
3:25.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
A gain makes it second and medium. A handoff to the back. Throws a stiff arm. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a
touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Eludes a tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like...
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Wolverine. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to...
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.